Arsenal managed to salvage a dramatic point at the death against Manchester City in a match that, for the most part, was defined more by defensive resilience than attacking brilliance. Both sides struggled to produce clear-cut chances, giving fans with a contest that felt tense but at times uninspired. The game opened with City pressing aggressively from the front, disrupting Arsenal's ability to build possession with any rhythm. In the 9th minute, the threat imposed by Haaland led to Gabriel being drawn out of position, which opened the channel for Reinders to burst into Arsenal's half. With the defense stretched, he squared the ball back to Haaland, who clinically finished to put City ahead. From there, it almost felt as if City prepared specifically for Arsenal's habits in build-up. They allowed the Gunners space to recycle possession deep in their half, but closed down effectively whenever Arsenal attempted to play long. City's midfield five positioned themselves around the halfway line, limiting passing lanes into attacking areas. Trossard and Madueke tried to offer width, but with no creative midfielder to link play, Arsenal's attacking moves were predictable. Crosses and set pieces were snuffed out as City's aerial presence matched Arsenal's strength in that department. The second half told a different story. The introductions of Saka and Eze shifted the tempo and dynamic of the game. Eze's freedom to roam in midfield gave Arsenal more unpredictability, while Saka's pace and physicality out wide forced City to retreat. By the 68th minute, Pep adjusted by bringing off Foden for Aki, effectively shifting City into a back five. The visitors doubled down on their defensive setup, sitting deep with two compact rows of five, inviting Arsenal to try to break them down. Despite Arsenal committing 6 attack-minded players forward, City's block proved stubborn. But late in the match, after City wasted a counter-attack in Arsenal's half, they were slow to reorganize defensively. The lapse allowed Eze to thread a long ball behind the backline, where Martinelli raced through and cleverly lifted the ball over Donnarumma to rescue a point at the Emirates. Arsenal's starting lineup was conservative, especially in midfield. Without a creative spark in the opening half, their attack lacked penetration, and gyokeres in particular suffered from the lack of service. It felt like taking Eze out from the left flank position was a good choice, but while Trossard is very tricky and creative, he wasn't able to get past the City backline to put them on their back foot. Saka's arrival increased Arsenal's urgency, but the overall impact in the final third was still limited. In truth, this was a match where both defenses dominated. Had it not been for lapses in concentration at both ends, the result could easily have been a goalless draw. City's defensive organization, especially once they settled into a deeper shape, was their standout strength. Arsenal, meanwhile, can take encouragement from how they contained City's counter-attacking efforts after the goal. Doku had the edge over Timber in this match, consistently troubling him when he moved wide and even drawing a booking from him at the start of the second half. Phil Foden was surprisingly quiet, with his influence fading entirely once City shifted to defensive state. Haaland didn't need 5 chances to find the net, but contributed little else beyond the opener. The Zubimendi and Merino partnership once again lacked creativity and dynamism, underlining the need for a creative third when they are both playing. The numbers highlight Arsenal's shift in intent after halftime. Their passing volume in City's half increased significantly, showing they pushed the visitors deeper. However, despite racking up more attempts, only 3 shots found the target, a testament to City's defensive discipline. For Guardiola's side, this was perhaps their most resolute defensive performance this season. For a clash between two of the league's top three, this was a cautious, almost chess-like affair. Both sides seem more concerned with avoiding mistakes than imposing themselves, which reflects poorly on Arsenal in particular, given their home advantage. Arteta's men will need to regroup quickly as attention turns to their EFL Cup trip to Vale Park to face Port Vale. After such a restrained display, Arsenal will hope for a sharper attacking performance midweek. If you enjoyed this post-match review, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to the next video where we assess Port Vale and what Arsenal can expect from them in the next match. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.